Hi guys, Daphne here, and if you hear any weird noises, they're ripping up the street outside my house right now. So if there are any weird beeps, it's because there's a lot of large machinery. Yeah. I was tagged by Pickle Hearts Books to do the currently reading tag, and I'm really excited because I really like this tag. I'm going to put the links for Pickle Hearts Books video and also the original video. So let's do this. Okay, question number 1. How many books do I usually read at once? I'm a little odd in the fact that I read multiple books at once. Right now, according to Goodreads, I am reading 9 books. Usually I'll have some books that are like more long-term. So right now, for instance, I have Atonement by Ian McEwan. I'm probably butchering his last name. I'm so sorry. And A Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin, because those are books that take a little bit longer to read. And then I'll have some more quicker, easier books to read. So for instance, right now I have Daughter of Deep Silence by Carrie Ryan and Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge. So those 2 books are the ones that I'm reading. That will switch out. And then I have a bunch of other ones in the middle. Alright, question number 2. If I'm reading more than 1 book at a time, how do I decide when to switch to reading the other book? Basically whenever I get bored with one book, usually they all have different genres, so one's like fantasy and one's like a romantic comedy sort of book and one's like a historical fiction book. And so when I feel in the mood to like read fantasy, I'll go switch to the fantasy book. Usually I'll start off getting like, 100 pages into each book when I start it the first time I sit down and read it, but it depends for everyone. 3. Do I ever switch bookmarks when I'm partway through a book? You guys are gonna hate me for this. I don't use bookmarks. I dog-ear books. Yeah, I dog-ear books so much, even if they're not mine. And, so I do have a bookmark collection, but it just sits on my shelf. Question number 4. Where do I keep the book I'm currently reading? Well, I have books all over my room. Right now, I have all of these books, and then the book that I'm currently reading, actually, I don't know where it is. I think it's on the couch in the living room, because I basically carry it around wherever I go, because if I need to read at the moment, I will read and stop whatever I'm doing and read. So, just carry it around wherever I go. At night, this is my bed up here. And I have a bookshelf up there too, which has all of the library books that I currently have checked out and whatever book I'm reading at the time. Or sometimes during the day it'll be up there. There's some books up there too at the top of the bookshelf, so I can grab it for easy access. Or there's like a bucket over there with a bunch of crap in it. So sometimes I'll stick it on top right by the door. Question number 5. What time of day do I spend the most time reading? So when school is in session, which it's not right now, usually at night, sometimes in the afternoon if I'm not doing homework. I read less in general during the school year, but as it's not the school year right now, sometimes I'll wake up and I won't even get out of bed and I'll just read like for a couple hours, or when I go to bed and it'll keep me up till like 2 depending on the book, or I'll just sit down in the afternoon and decide I want to read for 4 hours, so whenever. Question 6. How long do I typically read for in one go? I would say anywhere from 30 minutes to 5 hours. Depends on the book. Question 7. Do I read hardcovers with the dust jacket on or off? I don't like dust jackets. I read without the dust jacket and then I never put it back on again because they annoy me. They're very beautiful, but I like my books without dust jackets. Question 8. Which position do I mainly use to read? Whatever I feel like it. Sometimes I read upside down with my legs on the couch and my head down on the floor. I'm odd. 9. Do I take the book I'm currently reading with me everywhere that I go? Yes, I do actually. I made sure that both my backpack and my purse were big enough to fit a full hardcover book. I think my purse is big enough to fit anything. And I will leave other things at home to make sure that I have the book with me, because you never know. You never know. Question 10. How often do I update my progress in the book that I'm currently reading on Goodreads? When I start it and when I finish it. I don't do in-between updates. And then I'll say anywhere from a couple sentences to I'm going to do a video review of this to a full-length review of the book when I'm done, or nothing. Really depends on the book. I've just recently started reviewing my books because I started my channel. Before I didn't. So I have like 1,000 books on there that haven't actually been reviewed. Maybe I'll get around to it someday, probably not. 11, who would I like to tag? So I want to tag A Basket Case Reads and Book Hands. So hope you do this tag and have fun with it. That's it for today. See you later. Bye.